Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear friends, my dear gods and my dear masters. "21 ITP is a beautiful creation. We are currently in batch 4 and we will be doing 15 batches as we already decided, discussed. "20 years ago, I heard one statement, that is, Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati. As you think, so it becomes. That is the exact meaning of those words. But thinking is a giant activity of the mind. As you think, so it becomes. The moment we hear the statement, this clearly says that you are a creator. I am a creator. You are a creator. Everybody are creators. As you think, so it becomes. But what are we thinking? Two things. First, we must find what all thoughts are running in our mind. We must get it in our awareness. Second, then we can refine it. The first step is awareness. Second step is refinement. If you don't meditate, you will never, ever know what is happening inside your mind. If you only come out of the water, you can see the water. Otherwise, you are immersed in the water. You will never know where you are, how deep you are, what is happening around you. When people meditate for the first time, they say, a lot of thoughts are coming. Thoughts never come. You come out of the mind and then you witness. You witness what is happening. Oh, so many thoughts. Thousands, if not lakhs. Just imagine, you're meditating and you saw thousands and lakhs of thoughts and you remember the statement, Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati. What a disaster. The mind is continuously running off thousands and lakhs of thoughts. What happens if all these things are getting energy to manifest? Something seriously wrong. If that statement is right, then all these thoughts one day will manifest. When you observe your breath and meditate, first you detach from the physical body. Second, you detach from the emotions. Third, you detach from the mental body. It happens stage by stage. The more you realize you are not the body, you detach from the body. The more you realize you are not these emotions, you detach from the emotions. The more you realize I am not the mind. Mind is just a part of my another body. And I am not that body. Then you detach from the mind. When these three detachment happens, Bhurbhuva Swa Lokas, triune self, then you become aware. When you observe the breath, when the third eye gets activated, then the mind surrenders. Then you see enormous amount of thoughts has already disappeared. From this much, it reduce. Hardly there are few. Then, if you remember, Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavate, you are like, okay, there are 5, 6 thoughts. You are aware. First, you are in the ocean of thoughts. You can't help yourself. Now there are a handful of thoughts. Ocean to the handful. Only when the ocean of the thoughts becomes handful, then you can become mindful. Oh, these thoughts are not good. These thoughts are not useful to me. Somebody scolded me, I'm scolding them unconsciously. What am I going to get? My thoughts are continuously going. It is hitting that person with full force. Because now I have only 5, 6 thoughts, and every thought is carrying some part of my energy. It is going to go and hit them. It's a great karma. It will hit back. Oh, I don't want that. What happens? You're mindful about it. You are aware about it. Then with your buddhi, you ignore. If you don't give energy to the thought, it will vanish. One by one, you refine. Then suddenly you see there are no thoughts. The mind is free. Then what you want to do? You have a goal. You are very clear what you want, when you want, how you want. Then you put forth that goal. Then you remember, Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavate. Wow, it manifests. If you have 1 lakh thoughts and you add one more goal to it, your energy dissipates like anything. It is like you have 1 tank of water and there are 1,000 people waiting to have a sip. Finally, you have 1 big tank of water, there's only 1 person. He has the full power to use it completely. And that is how the manifestation works here. My mind absolutely don't have any thoughts. Only with practice it is possible. And it is possible by everybody. Only with the practice. Some people who sits, who listens, who knows all the truth, yet again they come and they ask, sir, do some magic, do something, remove everything from me. We should never go and beg any master. We must live like a Buddha. The moment we are asking somebody to remove something from us, it means we have not understood anything about spirituality. Why somebody has to come and give you something, do something? Why can't you do for yourself? It requires knowledge. It requires patience. It requires intellect to understand Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavate. If something is not working, it means we are dwelling in lakhs and crores of thoughts. The only person who can control that is your third eye. And naturally it has to open. That is only possible through observation of the breath. If you take any shortcuts, suppose you focus on the third eye and the third eye opens, still the mind is not empty, my dear friends. I have met many people like that who has done many methods to open the third eye. But yet the mind is not under their control because that's a wrong way to open. Like burglar. And when you open it through the breath, it's a very natural way. Your mind becomes zero and then the third eye opens. Imagine how dangerous it is to give a knife to a 3-year-old kid who is running and playing but doesn't know what is that. If your mind is not under your control and your third eye opens, what a great chaos. We don't know what to do with that. We invite unnecessary things. Yad bhavam tad bhavate is a beautiful statement from Bhagavad Gita. As you think, so it becomes. It becomes. It is already taking form. But first you must get the awareness of what is happening in my head. Kopudi. Kya chal raha hai? What is happening exactly? What all thoughts are running? How many? Then you become aware, then you ignore, refine, and finally you must have 1 or 2 or 0. Then you are a perfect master. You have perfect control over your mind and other senses. Then you become a perfect Buddha. Then you will understand this statement like anything before. It may take time, my dear friends. It may take 1 year. It may take 1 month. It may take 7 months. But only a sadhak who has patience, who has willpower, who has determination to achieve with his own sadhana, only he becomes a master. Joining one Zoom for 40 days, nahi hota hai. Again another session, trying for 1 season, not happening. Another thing, not happening. What you are doing exactly? Round robin method. You're trying many things. Nothing will work out for you because you have washed the rice, you have kept it. After 5 minutes, you are opening and seeing if the rice boiled or not. In 5 minutes, nothing will happen. For the rice to get cooked, it takes minimum amount of time. And how much it has to cook inside. You must give time. The moment I'll tell you one example, one small story my sister told me. When her both kids were small, she said, hey kids, let us do an experiment of plant. They were excited. She kept a pot and then said, this is mud. Let us pour little water. See, there are seeds. I'm going to sow the seeds. She said, after a few days, the plant is going to come. Kids were very much excited. 1 day over, 3 days over, 10 days over, 15 days over. My sister did not understand. Hare, within 3-4 days, something has to come up. 15 din ho gaya, 15 days ho gaya, nothing is sprouting. What is happening? She was worried. Then she thought, okay, let me observe. One day, both the kids were going to the terrace. She slowly went behind them to see what these kids are up to. The kids went near the pot. They dig and took the seed and saw sprout is not coming. Again, they put it inside. My sister told me all the 15 days, the kids were going, digging inside the mud, taking the seed outside to see whether the plant has come. And again, they are putting it inside. Then she understood. How can the plant come? Every time you go, interfere, dig out, put your finger, remove, manifestation will never happen. Everything has its course of time. It will happen because it's a pure science. But will you allow it to happen? That's the question. It will happen. But will you allow it to happen? Sir, 2 months I am meditating, nothing happening. 2 months, what will happen? the bamboo tree to come up, it will first, whatever the height it wants to go, the roots will go that deeper. Maybe in life you are going to achieve something great. So your roots are getting strong. The moment, after 1 year, 2 years, the moment you start your works or your goals start manifesting, you may go in a very fast way because your roots are very strong. Understand the science, my dear friends. Then you understand Yadbhavam Tadbhavati. Thank you very much. Good night. We'll meet you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.